Well, a surprise package came for me today from Mr. Jace Hodge. If you want to know what I got in my surprise package, and I was truly surprised. I did not know he was sending it. Again, shout out to the homie, Mr. Jace Hodge. If you want to know what I got in my package to put this smile on my face and what I think about the fragrance and fragrances, meet me on the other side of this intro, and I'm gonna bust it down for you. See you in just a second. See right there. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it. It is your boy, Trey Sense. And listen, I appreciate you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. Now listen, before I get into this video, review, discussion, you know how we do it here on the channel. Got a favor. I need you to smash that like button, share this video, and by all means, bam, smash that sub button if you hadn't already. So, a sub of mine, Mr. Jace Hodge, was gracious enough to send me 3 beautiful fragrances. And I'm a little excited. I had no idea these were coming. Went down to the post office to get just my regular mail. Well, actually I had to mail off a package to sell something on Mercari, and the lady was like, "Hey, you got a package. That's not like you. It's been down here like 3 days." Didn't know I had it. First one I want to talk to you about is from the, in my opinion, niche house of Lalique. And it is Encre Noir Sport. And this was my scent of the evening as I worked tonight. The other 2 are from the house of, and I think this is a very underrated house. I think this is a house that makes really good budget-friendly fragrances that smell good. From the house of English Laundry, we have Crown and we have Armor. Let's start with the Armor since it is in my hand. As I sprayed a little bit on there, and I want to refresh myself. This fragrance right here has some sweetness. Comes across a little bit woody with a little bit of musk in it to me. A very, very nice fragrance. It's really easy to wear. Is it the reinvention of the wheel? No, it is not. Is it a good solid fragrance that you're going to spray on and smell really nice? Yes. I don't know if these are parfum concentrations or EDTs. I would guess, with the experiences that I've had with English Laundry, I would guess these are EDPs, because I want to say most of their scents are, but I can't be 100% sure of that. But nonetheless, this slightly woody, a little bit sweet, very musky, masculine fragrance. And it's not a musk like a fragrance from the 80s, the 70s or 80s would be. It's a very wearable musk. Nice, easy, playful fragrance. I like it a lot. I think any age group can pull this off. And I think if you get an opportunity to add Armor to your collection, if you're looking for something that's just really easy to wear, a nice chill fragrance, but that's more than a basic scent, more than just your freshie, I think this would be one that you can do that with. And I think it's the right time of the year to wear this fragrance, especially if you're like me and you live in sunny northern Alabama, because it's going to be 81 degrees, I think, Wednesday and Thursday before we take another dip into the cool pool. But I think this is one that would be great for the springtime. The springtime things are coming back to life, warming up. I think this will go good on a warm spring day or great on a cool spring night. From the house of English Laundry, we have Armor. This next one this scent profile on Crown is very familiar. It's very familiar. It should draw some comparisons to Azzaro's Wanted. And it's good. It's good, which I like Wanted. I just wore Wanted the other day, and made my last week's rotation. I like this fragrance. I think it smells really, really good for the price. Wanted is a affordable fragrance, especially now with the release of Wanted by Night, the Most Wanted, and the Most Wanted Parfum. This one is very, very affordable, and I like it. It has some sweetness in it. It may be a little bit sweeter than Wanted. It may lean closer towards, well, maybe a little bit of Wanted mixed with Wanted by Night. It doesn't have that smokiness, but I think it's a little bit sweeter than the OG Wanted. But nonetheless, man, this is a great fragrance. And if you see this out in a full bottle, I suggest you get it. Or if you see the gift set in it, you see this in the gift set, the 4-pack little gift set that these normally come in, I think it would be in your best interest to pick it up, because I think you've got a fragrance that you could wear coming out of the winter into the spring and early parts of the summer, because a lot of places it's still cool, especially at night. And in May, it's 1st of June, they still get some cooler weather. We won't here in Alabama. We're gonna be fighting skeeters, but the rest of the country, you know, especially my brothers up on the East Coast and some parts of Cali, it's still, you know, pretty cold, pretty cool that time of year. This is one I think if you've got a 17, 18-year-old, maybe 16, 15, 16-year-old young man and you're wanting to introduce him to fragrances, I think this would be a great one for multiple reasons. For one reason is because it's really not that expensive. It's nothing ultra rare. Outside of the fragrance community, you're not going to hear a lot of people talking about it. So if his homeboys see it, they're not going to want to swipe it from him, you know, because kids are smart and then they recognize name brands. So if they see a YSL or a Chanel or, you know, a Versace or whatever, they may pick that up even if they don't like it. They'd be like, oh, you know, and walk off with this smell good. But if they see English Laundry, they're more than likely not even going to bother it. But I think this is a great smelling fragrance, and if I had a Trey Cinch Jr., I would love to pass something along like this to him, because it is a great smelling fragrance. From the house of English Laundry, it is Crown. Again, this does draw similarities to Wanted, and I'll tell you another fragrance that it kind of reminds me of. And I never thought these two fragrances smelled alike until now, but I'm picking up on some Polo Red vibes. It's got that kind of sweetness to it. Pick up on some Polo Red vibes. Very good little fragrance. Now, to the one that made me chuckle when I saw it was in the box, because again, I didn't know I was getting the package. I had no idea it was in it. When I saw the name on it, I thought, man, this gotta be fragrances. When I saw the box, at first I thought, JP, that rascal didn't slip one in there on me. But then I was just like, when I saw the name, I was like, okay, it's one of my frag partners that hooked me up, Mr. Jace Hodge. I appreciate you, bro. From the house of Lalique, it is Ancre Noir Sport. And this is my scent of the day. I sprayed this on before I went into work at 6 p.m. my time. And it is 1 p.m. my time now, and you can still smell it. And that's off skin. I mean, is it monster projecting? No, it's not. But it's definitely still there, and it's definitely noticeable. And, you know, again, I worked a full shift where my body was going through temperature changes, heating up, cooling down, heating up, cooling down. The things you do when you're at work. Did not have to reapply, did not think of reapplying, and it was just, it was doing what it do. I want to say easily, you know, from 6 to 12 is 6 hours. I'm going to give it 7 hours of longevity just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to say it projected at least 3 hours of that, three and a half. You know, I kept catching whiffs of myself, and I was like, Didn't get any compliments on it, but it was a fairly slow night. So, I mean, you know, I just feel like it's one of those fragrances that If you are a cologne connoisseur, this is one that you definitely need to get. Now I have Encre Noir, and I have L'Extreme, and now I have Sport, and I am thrilled about it. Now, how does this compare to the other two, Encre Noir and Encre Noir L'Extreme? This is extremely wearable. I love L'Extreme, and I love the Encre Noir. I think it's a daring, bold fragrance. This has an edge of that daring boldness, but it's not over the top. This is the most wearable out of the three. You get a little bit of a really clean citrus. It to me almost acts like it wants to go oody, but then it comes back. But it makes you feel like you're gonna take a trip down to Oudville, but then it just says, nah, come on back. We're gonna stay over here in Chillville. But nonetheless, this is a fragrance I don't want to run out of. I don't want to run out of this fragrance. I think it's beautiful. I don't know if it gets the hype that it used to, but I love it. I do. I love it. I love it. I really do. Now, again, it has a little bit of savoir-faire to it. It has a little bit of edge to it. And again, this whole Encre Noir line, you're not gonna catch the average guy wearing these fragrances. It's guys like us, you know, me doing videos, and you guys that watch videos that are gonna like fragrances like this. And again, it has that Encre Noir DNA with it, with just some freshness touched up in it, and I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. And again, this is a great performing fragrance, and I think it's a year-round fragrance. I think it's got enough of an edge and personality and enough richness and darkness that you could wear it in the winter, and it's got enough brightness that I think you could wear it in the spring and the summer. Yeah, I like it. It just smells good. And another thing, it has a dressy feel. It has a dressy feel to it. Yeah, it kind of makes you feel like you want to dress it up, but you don't have to. But that's what it feels like. I mean, it feels like a fragrance that you would put on a nice suit and tie with. But again, you don't have to. You can definitely keep it stupid casual with this fragrance and be just fine. Or you can go nice polo and jeans and be just fine with it. Encre Noir Sport from Lalique. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Again, Jace Hodge, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Very surprising. I thank you. I thank you a lot, man. I really appreciate you for this one. Surprised me, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Gratitude, brother. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. That's my surprise package. I'm going to get it off of here, thumbnail it, edit it, get it up so you guys can see it, man. But I hope everybody's having themselves a beautiful, beautiful week. Today was my Wednesday, so I'm over the hump now. Next time you guys see me, I don't know, I may do a video Thursday or Friday, not sure. But anyway, thank you all for being the best part of this channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any familiarity or experience with these fragrances, hey, be sure to leave it in the comments section and let's talk about it. That's what they're there for. Oh, another thing, y'all, can talk amongst each other too. Somebody makes a comment, you got some info on it or some input, just, that's what the comments are there for. We are all like-minded, beautiful individuals. So let's share our thoughts on frags. You know what I mean? Also, thinking about doing some lives. I'm thinking about it, but let me know what you guys think about that. Also, let me know what your scent of the day was. Anyway, guys, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Till next time, peace.